One of the misconceptions about stroke is that it only happens to old people, but actually it happens to a lot of young people. I had a stroke at the age of just 44 years old. So I'd had my wedding 3 weeks beforehand. It was a dream. It was perfect. I wouldn't have changed a thing. My work was going well. I was lining myself up for promotion. I was a speed demon on a mission. Just boom, out of nowhere, I had a stroke. I obviously didn't see it coming. Yeah, everything changed in that moment. The first signs for bipolar for me were I wasn't sleeping and I was waking up at about 3 in the morning. I had so much energy. I was doing 1.5-hour workouts, cleaning the house. We were doing renovations, so I'm buying all this stuff for the house online and just had this energy that was like off the charts. And then after that, at about 11 o'clock, just completely come down from that feeling and crash. Ended up in ER twice because I didn't trust what I was going to do. I was completely losing my mind. I had my appointment with my psychiatrist and she said, what you're describing is mania, and then what you're describing when you come down is the depression part of bipolar. And she said, so you've got bipolar. Whilst it was surprising, I felt actually relieved. My whole life I've had like goals. I had corporate aspirations to grow up the corporate ladder. I was constantly setting bigger targets for myself outside of work as well. You know, maybe I could start working on a board, maybe I can do some volunteer work over here, just adding and adding to my to-do list. I've realized that living in the moment and being mindful is a good thing, and it's fine not to have big goals. You don't have to have huge career aspirations to be happy. Pulling back on that has changed who I am as a person. I can't imagine myself returning to my old life. I'm just not that person anymore. When I went into the mental health unit for that 3 weeks of time, one of the activities they offered there was art therapy, and I loved it. And so I started to use art for the first time in my life as a form of therapy and as an outlet for my mental health struggles. And there'll be an emotion or a feeling, and then I'll kind of get a vision for how I might bring that to life through art. I realized that I want to put my time into things that truly mean something to me. I'm leaning into things where I'm supporting people with mental health issues. Bipolar is in one of those hard boxes like borderline personality disorder or schizophrenia. It's in that complex mental health bucket where there's not a lot of awareness out there about it. And so when I've told people, most people don't really understand what it is. People see me coming out and having the confidence to talk about it and not shying away or hiding my mental illness, that they might also feel like they can share their experience as well.